Okay, yeah. Okay, good evening everybody. Now joined by England manager Gareth Southgate, ready to take your questions, and we'll start with Alex Howell from BBC Sport.
Gareth, congratulations. I was just wondering how much you're looking forward to going back to Wembley and what you made of the performance tonight.
Yeah, well, I said yesterday I thought it was actually really great for us to come away from Wembley because it would have been really hard to replicate the atmosphere from the Germany game. So to come here, prepare differently, play in an historic stadium on a night that was beautiful for football with the weather, I think inspired the players, and they gave a fantastic performance. You know, not only the players that started, but the players that came into the game. They kept the momentum going. We were able to get the players off who were on a yellow card, and a couple that are carrying knocks. But actually, I'm more thinking about the players that I had to leave out of the 23 and the ones I didn't get on the pitch because, yeah, they've been such a massive part of what we're doing, and it's so difficult to keep a group of this size involved, happy, feeling valued, and yet those guys have been phenomenal with the way they've sacrificed themselves for the group, and they've understood the importance of the group. We're in a semi-final because of that spirit in a lot of aspects. Of course, the quality of the play as well, important. But I've seen lots of nations go out of tournaments because the spirit hasn't been like these boys have got, and it's something very special that they've got to recognise.
Thanks, Alex. Plenty of hands raised. We're trying to keep it to one question each. Next to Duncan Wright, the Sun.
Congratulations, Gareth. Talking about spirit, you've ignited a nation. Lovely quote about having a beer. I mean, do you want them to party hard on the back of what you're doing?
Well, within the rules. I'm conscious. It's not just our country that's been through so much difficulty, but we've also had a lot of division for a little while, and I know that these England nights are nights that bring everybody together, communities, families, and so to give them so much enjoyment over the last two matches in particular, but I think the ones before as well, and to have them with hope looking forward now is part of the privilege of being in the job, really.
Thanks, Duncan. Mark Mann-Bryans, P8.
Hi, Gareth.
I'm not.
You're now only the second England manager to lead the nation to semi-final in both the World Cup and European Championships. I know you're not one for personal achievements, that you must be almost bursting with pride at getting something like that happening.
Well, when I look at the people who are in that list of England managers, Sir Bobby and Sir Alf, and so many of the managers that have gone before. I mean, it is an absolute honour to be in that sort of company. So I know how high I hold them in esteem, and it's lovely to be able to get the results that are putting our country, on the football map again, really.
Thanks, Mark. Sammy Mockbell, Daily Mail.
Hi, Gareth.
Hi, Sammy.
You've got a team and a squad now who have played in some of the biggest games in club and world football. 2 semi-finals, as you say, 3 semi-finals. Do you feel that this team and this squad now have got what it takes and the minerals to go that one step further and get over the line?
Well, that's the challenge for us now. We know that we had 2 games with Denmark in the autumn, and I knew what a good side they were before, and they've proved that again in this tournament. They're obviously riding a wave of emotion after what happened with Christian as well, and that's understandable. So it's going to be a fantastic game to be a part of. We have got more experience as a group of those sorts of games, and individually the players have got experience of those games, which is definitely helpful. But we've got to do that now on Wednesday night.
Thanks, Sammy. James Ollie, ESPN.
Hi, Hi, Gareth. Congratulations.
James.
We all know England's record in tournament knockout football, particularly before you took over. So, how much pride do you take that this group that conviction in a knockout game, and how far do you think they've come in terms of that mindset of being able to deliver in these high pressure moments?
Yeah, I think teams have to go on a bit of a journey, and they have to go through some pain sometimes to be able to progress. And we've had some great nights over the last 4 years, but we've also had some painful nights, and we've learned from all of those experiences, and that's definitely helped us prepare for another tournament and prepare for the individual games. We're the understanding of each other, the players, of how we want to play, and also the recognition that in moments like tonight, we didn't want to take a backward step. We wanted to really grasp the opportunity rather than hope that we might win, or let fate have a chance to play its part. And I thought the players were decisive and ruthless all night.
Thanks, James. Jacob Steinberg.
Hi, Gareth. You made a lot of play recently in the previous games about the lack of goals from set pieces, so you must be pleased with what you saw tonight from Luke and Mason, particularly Luke, with the two assists tonight. He obviously was someone who was out of the side for quite a long time, out of the squad because of the challenges that he's gone through, and he seems like he's really taken the chance that you've given him.
Yeah, I feel as if his performances have really improved every game, and it's understandable in that it was a long time that he wasn't with us. In March was his first game with us for a few years, and you often play in those games trying not to make mistakes rather than really going and flourishing. And I think he feels comfortable in the environment now. He knows how we want to play. He knows that he fits in with that, and the delivery was great. And yes, we were really pleased. We've talked a lot this week about set play goals. We've put more emphasis on it again, and it looked like we were going to be dangerous in training yesterday, and very often that transfers into the game, and that's what happened.
Thanks, Jacob. Arilus Oldsada, VG Norway.
Hi, Gareth. Congratulations. You took over an English team that had won three knockout games. Three knockout games in the 10 previous competitions, and now you've won 4 of 5 really. What do you think are the keys to that transformation when it comes to these games?
Well, there's been so many things along the way, so many people involved. We've got fantastic players. We've got a really great staff in every department that create a good environment and a professional environment. And of course, we've had to suffer a bit to get to where we are. We've had some difficult nights, some tough performances, but we are now playing with a lot of belief, and I think the players can see what's possible. We still have a long way to go, and we're not satisfied. Tonight is another really enjoyable night for everybody, but I've got to say I was already before the end of the game thinking about the next challenge, and that's the one for us. We've never been to a European Championship final, so it's another opportunity to make history.
Thank you, Arlis. Next to Ian Abrahams, TalkSport. Okay, Ian, are you there yet? No,
It was special in Russia, but is it going to be even more special on Wednesday, a semi-final for you at Wembley?
Well, it's an amazing game to be a part of, because to be able to lead your team out in any game at Wembley is special. To have a semi-final, of course, extra special. So, but we won't win the game just because we're at home. We've got to play well. We've got to be as well prepared as we have been for all of the matches. And we've got a fabulous opportunity. It's as I said earlier to the other guys, it's a chance to make history. We've never been to a European Championship final, so it's not so much pressure for this team. It's another challenge that they've got the chance to take on, and at the moment they're rising to those challenges.
Thank you, Ian. Nino Dewitt is having an issue with his microphone, so I'm going to ask a question on his behalf, and this will be the final question. Gareth, on behalf of Nino, he asks, England has not conceded a goal yet in the tournament. What makes the English defence so good at the moment?
Well, our defenders are playing well, and our goalkeeper is playing well. And that's not just been the four players tonight, because obviously we've had changes in other games where players have kept clean sheets. But it's been a collective. Our forward players are working so hard to stop the opposition. The midfield players are covering the spaces. You don't keep clean sheets just as a defence. So although it's a great feeling for the defence and they should be proud, it's a collective thing, and I think the players are seeing the rewards of that and they're buying into that, and we've known that it would give us a great chance in the tournament, and tonight we were able to add the goals and a bit of panache in the way we played, and a special evening, but we're on to the next challenge.
Okay, everybody, we'll conclude it there. Thanks for joining us this evening.
Thank you.